Canelo Alvarez has been formally ranked by the WBC as the official #1 contender in the super middleweight division. Yup, that was fast. So the World Boxing Council just updated their rankings and quickly placed Canelo Alvarez as the official #1 contender at 168. Now, this distinction was previously held by Hamza Shiraz after defeating Edgar Berlanga, which was basically kind of a setup in a way that would add legitimacy for a future Canelo versus Shiraz fight. Like, don't even get me started how Shiraz automatically became #1 contender despite not competing at 168 before the Berlanga fight. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that a rematch with Crawford is automatic, since technically, if the WBC were to play by the book, which they don't, then interim champion Christian Mbili should technically be next in line to challenge Crawford. However, the WBC decided to order Mbili and Martinez to negotiate a rematch ASAP after their first fight ended in a draw. Folks, it's worth remembering that the WBC or any sanctioning bodies have the power and the authority to prioritize fights and fighters that would produce greater commercial success and a higher financial return. With that said, Canelo and Crawford for now have the freedom to decide their next steps. However, should the WBC or other sanctioning bodies step in and start making calls, which they often do, this could pave the way for a rematch. A rematch that, even though both Canelo and Crawford may seem like they're really not that interested, well, for now at least, is still projected to generate a boatload of money. So why is Canelo given priority by the sanctioning bodies? Well, it's obvious. Canelo generates money not only for the sport in general, but also for the sanctioning bodies. The sanctioning fee that the WBC and other sanctioning bodies get from Canelo is way higher than other champions. The thing is, sanctioning bodies get a 3% cut from the champion's guaranteed purse whenever they fight and defend that belt. For example, if Canelo is a champion and defends the belt, and let's say for the sake of this example that Canelo's purse was $100 million, then the WBC gets $3 million. Now, if Canelo had 4 belts, then that's 3 million times 4, meaning $12 million for all sanctioning bodies. So given this, in a way, it's kind of in their best interest to make sure that whoever is the belt holder is also a cash cow. Now, since Canelo is no longer a belt holder coming into his next fight, a fight that's still expected to make a lot of money due to Canelo's popularity and ongoing contract with Riyadh season, this means that for the first time in 7 years, not a single sanctioning body will benefit from Canelo's earnings. So the sooner Canelo becomes champion again, the better for them. But for the time being, they'll have to rely on Terence Crawford as their sanctioning fee provider. These sanctioning bodies make a lot of money from Canelo being their champion. Like, why did you think there wasn't any pressure coming from them when Benavidez was Canelo's mandatory? It's because if Canelo lost, then they'll have to rely on Benavidez and his $7 million purses. And if they decide to bully and pressure Canelo, and Canelo says, you know what, screw it, and decides to vacate the belt instead, then it's the same thing. They lose the benefit of a Canelo payday. But yeah, long story short, Canelo Alvarez has just been ranked as the official #1 contender by the WBC at 168. What are your thoughts about this? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button for more quick talks.